Hello guys, in this video we're going to break down everything you need to know to start strong as Castile. We'll cover strategic priorities, how to manage your estates and economy, the best early wars to fight, securing the personal unions, the Iberian wedding, and finally, how to make the most of Castile's missions and ideas. So let's jump right into it. When I play Castile, my go-to strategy is to hit the forever golden achievement by mid-game. Now, how do we get there? First off, PUs. This sets us up to dominate Europe. While we're stacking PUs, we're also pushing south into North Africa and going full throttle on colonizing the New World. No one's beating us there. And England? They're out. We're taking them down early, so they don't become a problem later. Before we jump into the details, I want to hear from you. What's your go-to strategy when playing Castile? Drop it in the comments. I'm curious to see how you guys handle it. With our strategy in place, the next step is setting up your foundation. Let's talk about managing your estates. Starting with the clergy, we are giving the religious state for the mana points, oversight by the clergy, and of course, the religious diplomats for better relations with all the Catholic world. For the nobility, we should give the primacy of the nobility for the monthly military points, council rights, and crown supremacy. We will need strong duchies when we start getting the PUs. Finally, we will give the burghers the land of commerce, patronize the arts, and take out loans to finance our early moves. We need to build our navy and military in order to get claims. So, I will need a flagship, which will help me in sieges as well as later on exploring, and 2 more heavy ships to be stronger than the English. We aim to get armies of Iberia mission, so we are going for full land force, fully navy, and try to hit this 15 army professionalism. From the Reclaim Andalusia mission, quickly declare war to eliminate this last Muslim stronghold in Iberia. This not only consolidates your power in the region, but also sets the stage for uniting the entire Iberian Peninsula under your rule. After securing Granada, turn your attention north to England. Taking England out early prevents them from becoming a significant threat later, and gives you control over valuable provinces across the Channel by taking London and other trade provinces. I always start by improving relations with Navarra, Aragon, and Burgundy. This will prove helpful in securing the PU with Burgundy and even before that alliances to help us in wars. With your enemies weakened and your power growing, it's time to focus on securing alliances that will last. The next step is to bring key nations like Aragon, Portugal, and Austria under your control through personal unions. Getting personal unions is key to making Castile powerful. Start with Aragon by triggering the Iberian wedding event. This happens when your ruler and Aragon's ruler are of opposite genders and have a good relationship. So during the Civil War, we root for Miss Isabella I of Castile. This event also gives you control over Naples, adding Italy to your empire. Next, aim for Portugal through the Recover Portugal mission. Keep strong diplomatic ties, and once the conditions are met, you can bring Portugal under your control. For Austria, use the Crown of Austria mission to form a union, benefiting from their strong military. Lastly, watch for the Burgundian inheritance event. If the ruler of Burgundy dies without an heir, there's a chance their lands will become yours. By managing your diplomacy well and taking advantage of these opportunities, you can unite these powerful nations under Castile's rule and dominate Europe. Moving on to ideas, focus on exploring and expanding ideas for your first 2 idea groups, as these are the ones that truly enable you to colonize the New World. From this point on, ideas are very situational. If you are planning to conquer lands such as France or Central Africa, you could consider forming espionage and administrative idea groups. You could also consider exploring religious and diplomatic groups, which can be particularly beneficial if you anticipate encountering difficulties with HRE. In any case, Castile is a colonial nation, so the exploration and expansion ideas come first. Then, pick depending on your gameplay style. Once your ideas are set, your mission tree becomes the roadmap to become a superpower. Let's explore the key missions that will lead us there. We divide the mission tree into 4 main branches: Reconquista, European expansion, military, and colonization. First, the Infantes of Aragon. It's essential for triggering the Iberian wedding event, which is massive because it secures a personal union with Aragon and sometimes Naples as well. This union is crucial for forming Spain and dominating the Mediterranean. It also gives our ruler +1 in all skills. That is why we are waiting for Isabella to become queen before clicking it. Next, claims in Aragon gives you permanent claims on all Aragonese territories, including Barcelona and Valencia. These claims make integrating Aragon smoother once you've secured the union, reducing diplomatic annexation costs and speeding up the process of unifying Iberia. Then, Crown of Austria grants you restoration of union, casus belli against Austria, and a +10% siege ability to help you get it. Historically reflecting the deep ties between the Spanish and Austrian Habsburgs, this mission improves your chances of forming a personal union with Austria, providing you with a powerful ally or subject in Europe. Now, on to the Reconquista branch. Prepare Reconquista gives you permanent claims on Granada and North African provinces like Melilla and Tangiers. Historically, this reflects the final push of the Reconquista, which ended with the fall of Granada in 1492. Completing this mission allows you to swiftly reclaim Iberian lands and expand into North Africa, securing your southern borders and opening up further opportunities for Mediterranean dominance. Moving on to the military branch. Armies of Iberia boosts gives +10% morale damage, -1% yearly navy tradition decay, and -1% yearly army tradition decay. This mission ensures your military is prepared for early expansion and conflicts. Then, Spanish Armada grants you permanent claims on key English provinces like London, Cornwall, and Hampshire, along with the +20% morale of navies and 10% ship cannons to help us. This mission is crucial for setting up an invasion of England, reflecting the historic Anglo-Spanish rivalry, and weakening them before they become a larger threat. Finally, Assemble the Tercios gives you 5% army professionalism, IND, access to the powerful Tercio government reform, boosting your military's effectiveness and reflecting the historical strength of the Spanish tercios. Finally, the colonization path. Port of Sevilla gives +20 local trade power. +Ultra grants you explorers and conquistadors, just like Spain's historical explorers. Following this, the Spanish Main gives you permanent claims on vital provinces in northern South America, like Cartagena and Panama, securing your foothold in this resource-rich region. This expansion is critical for maintaining Spain's global influence and wealth. Focus on securing trade routes and key provinces to ensure that your colonies remain profitable and well protected, feeding the resources back to your European heartland to fuel further expansion and military dominance. Thank you guys for watching this far. If you find this guide helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more.